It's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new life for me, and I'm not feeling very good. Liverpool take on Marseille this evening, and Arne Slot has come out with some of the most infuriating quotes I have seen in a long, long time. Try so hard to not come on here every day just giving out about the manager, but my God, he is making it difficult. Welcome back to Anfield Agenda. My name is Conor. I'm going to take you through all of the latest Liverpool news, including some more quotes from Arne Slot. I believe it was the embargoed section of his press conference, which came out this morning. We're going to take a look at tonight's game. We're going to take a look at some Liverpool fans' responses on Reddit to some of these quotes as well, because I thought there was a few decent comments there that I wanted to pull up and just try to figure all this out. Before we get into it, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our Clips channel as well. I asked you about that yesterday. A lot of you did go over and subscribe, so thank you very much. If more of you could do that, there will be a link in the comments below to subscribe to the Clips channel. Thank you very much. So, where do we start with this? Let's start talking through the Arne Slot quotes then. So he said, "It's a constant situation where if we think there's something to be positive about, something happens where I get annoyed. But in the meantime, I don't think we're the only team finding it difficult to win games, as the strength of the Premier League is immense. There's not a team at present that has won twice in a row, which tells you how strong the league is." That is true. That is true. I will give him that. But we haven't won a game in 2026. Wolves have more points than us in the Premier League in 2026, Arna. So please, if you could start winning some games, that would be very good. And I'm sorry for being sarcastic already, but it gets worse from here, believe me. Speaking about the Burnley result, then he said, "A Liverpool manager, let alone the players, can never be happy with a draw at home to Burnley. But if you exclude the result, which you can never do, it was the best performance against a low block since I've been here." I wouldn't disagree with that, to be fair. I thought the first half in particular, we definitely looked very good. But when you have these chances week in, week out, and we're still not winning games, again, it comes back on the manager. But he did continue. "We registered 32 shots. We had 75% ball possession, and so I couldn't have asked for more from my players than they showed, except for the fact that we had to score more. They don't do that on purpose. We had 3 balls cleared off the line. We missed a penalty, so I completely disagree with people who didn't find that game attractive. The signs were only positive, and then the week before that we played Arsenal, where many people were happy with our performance against the low block since I've been here." Now look, we did create chances, obviously missing the penalties, unlucky and stuff like that, but again, it's just excuses. Like, we should have just got over the line, and like another manager would get us over the line. You know what I mean? Like, it's constant. Again, if it was a game in isolation, I fully back what he's saying here. But we've seen it time and time again. We just can't get that, whatever the mental block, whatever it is, to actually finish off a game. It just never happens under this manager, and I think he's just blind to that fact at this point. Now we're starting to move on to the really frustrating thing. So he said, "If the fans were frustrated with the way we played against Leeds and Sunderland, I completely agree with them, as we didn't create enough chances. And now here we go. But what is mainly forgotten is that when Mo was out." Are you serious? Like, you're the man who dropped him, exiled him, basically cut him off, and forced him into saying he had no relationship with the manager anymore. And now he's saying he's missing Mo Salah. Are you having a laugh? He continued, "Against low blocks, wingers are quite crucial. That's why I'm so happy that Mo is back. Usually, and Mo has shown this for so many years, if we had that many chances with Mo on the team, then it would have resulted in a goal." Now, I agree with that. Salah probably would have scored or had a good chance of scoring in a game like those ones, but like, to just go back on himself now, like, you're the one that decided to leave him out of the squad. You're the one that didn't bring him on in games where he should have come on. You're the one that really pissed him off to the point where he felt the need to come out to the media. And again, we can go back and forth on whether you think that was the right decision or not. But like, the revisionism here, like, just to say that, like, oh well, what we meant to do, Salah wasn't available. Like, he didn't play him when he was available, so just stop. It's just excuses. It's just chopping back and forth. He really doesn't seem like he knows what he's doing. And again, I have to apologise. I don't mean to come on here every day giving out, but he just makes it so easy to give out, doesn't he? My God, lads. Now, this is the real one. This is the one I really want to dig my teeth into, because it really pissed me off when I read it. So he was asked basically about like feeling under pressure in his job, or fans kind of not being happy with his performances and stuff like that. And he said, "Do people not expect that to be possible for me to be successful? It's new to me, but if you're 1.5 years in the job and have already won the Premier League, when the club has won it twice in 30 years, I'm going to come back to that part, I'm surprised to hear that. But if that is the situation, then I have to accept that. I've tried the same things as last season this time around. Every time we've been a goal down, I've made offensive substitutions, and wherever I can, I am playing a team that is as offensive as possible. You cannot play attacking football with the amount of ball possession that we have. Sometimes it's a disadvantage that we have that much ball possession, because then people expect more from the ball that you have. But the moment you don't have it, you have to press really high because with a low block, you don't have ball possession. Everyone knows what we need to do in order to make the next step in this transition phase, but sometimes a bit of patience is needed. Oh, where do we even start? Let's start back to front here. So at the very end there, we have to do a high press. Like Arne Slot's talking about a high press. Have you seen Liverpool do a high press once in the last 6 months? Like just again, just the nonsense. Like that's what we should be doing, but we're just not. And like whether that's he's not setting up correctly or he's not motivating the team to do it correctly, either way, it's not happening. And again, that comes back on the manager. And then basically saying as well, like, oh, you can't play attacking football with the amount of the ball we have. Like, just stop with this nonsense every week. It's just again, there's more excuses and excuses and excuses and excuses. It's never ending. What I really want to pull up here is that first bit. So he said, it's new to me, but if you're 1.5 years in the job and have already won the Premier League, when the club has won it twice in 30 years, I'm surprised to hear that. I want to pull up a comment here from someone on Reddit who said, awful response, 2 titles in 30 years is utterly misleading, 2 in 5 is more accurate. I get why he's trying to do it, he's trying to play up his achievement now that he's under severe pressure due to the appalling downturn in form he's overseen. Yes, it's becoming increasingly clear to people that last season was more about Klopp's squad without any changes, very few tactical tweaks to our playing style last season, and our rivals in the league dropping off while we maintained our level. Sadly, there's been a precipitous decline in performances and now results under Slot, and he absolutely should be replaced when there's a talented manager with strong connections to Anfield available. Another comment then underneath that, that's a gut punch. Slot last year made a strong point to say 2 titles in 5 years after we had won it. Now that he's under pressure, it's 2 titles in 30 years. I think that sums it up incredibly well here. Like the revisionism here. He's trying to make out now that it's 2 titles in 30 years, which look, it is, but context is important. We won it a couple of years ago. It's 2 titles in 5 years. That is the standards of this football club right now. Like he's going on as if we're Leicester City, like, oh, we've only won it once in 100 years, whatever it is, and who's expecting me to win it again? Like, it's just stop. Like, we were in a very good position when Klopp left. There was very few changes to deal with in that season then when it came about. And then the second he starts to put his own stamp on the team, we look slow, we look depressing to watch, we just aren't effective, we're not winning games, we're on a quick and painful decline, and it's just not going to stop. Like, he's steadied the ship ever so slightly, but at the cost of just not being able to attack anymore. And it's just playing football to not lose games rather than to win. I see absolutely zero scenarios here where Arne Slot turns this around and we come back to win more big trophies with him. I'm finished. I'm so finished at this point. And this really does sum up to me that he is feeling the pressure. He has to be. Like to make that point now that's twice in 30 years, after making a point of saying it was 2 in 5 years at the end of last season. Like, if that doesn't sum it up, I don't know what does. But please do let me know what you make of these quotes, because they've really, really pissed me off this morning. Looking ahead to tonight's game then, we still have no update on Ibrahim Konate, whether he will be with the squad or not. He had to travel back to France to deal with some family issues, or he was away for family reasons, I think was the wording. So we'll keep an eye out on that one. Hopefully everything is alright for him. If he misses the game, look, fair enough. Like if family comes first, obviously, in these things. Hopefully all the family is well and healthy, but yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed on that one, that one, he is available, and two, that everything is good with his family. I would expect Mo Salah to start, just given some of the quotes Arne was saying. He sounds like he probably will start. Outside of that, I'm really looking forward to seeing Ekitike play football again, because I just love that man and love watching him play football. What will be interesting, to be fair, is if we have Florian Wirtz on the left, Salah on the right, and Ekitike up front. That would be dirty, wouldn't it? And then a midfield of like Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, McAllister, or maybe Curtis Jones in for McAllister. That could be very nice. So I would like to see that, to be fair. I don't want to see Cody Gakpo starting. I just don't want to see it. I'm not in the mood to watch Cody Gakpo play football today. No offence to Cody, but Florian Wirtz off the left would be nice in a front three consisting of him, Salah, and Ekitike. Please give it to me. Score prediction. I'm going to be optimistic on this one. I think we tend to just play well in Europe for some reason, outside of 1 or 2 games, but I think we might have a chance of winning this game. Like, weirdly, I think we'd have a better chance of winning this game than against Bournemouth at the weekend, I think. So I'm going to go 2-1 win tonight, and then God knows what happens on Saturday. But yeah, I'm going to be optimistic, say 2-1 win tonight. Salah is going to bag himself a goal. Ekitike is going to bag himself a goal as well. That's all for me this morning anyway. Again, I have to apologise. Like, I really don't mean... I don't intend to get up every morning and start ranting about Liverpool, but it's too easy. It's too easy because he's given us so much ammunition to go in on him with. So, again, apologies for that. I swear I'm not this, like, snarky all the time and sarcastic in general life. I am a quite positive person, but yeah, this really pissed me off this morning. Craig will be live this evening from 6:45 for a watch along. That'll be followed by the usual stuff, match reaction, the player ratings, all that stuff. So join our WhatsApp group, actually, QR code in the corner, or the link in the description as well, to submit your player ratings this evening to be included in the player ratings video. So please do that. Hit the like button before you head out. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.